Folks, welcome in for Trainwreck today. We are ready for the weekend, but we are reeling a little bit after that Thursday Night Football result. Patriots win again. Sabres can't buy a win, so we bring in Julie Starr for some positivity, some fundraising Friday, and we also talk with our pop culture correspondents. Let's go.
We all need a place where we can be ourselves, somewhere you can leave all your worries on the shelf, and whether you win or lose, you can count on me, and I can count on you. You know this train never stops. This train never stops. You know this train never stops. This train never stops. You know this train never stops. This train never stops. You know this train never stops. You know this train never stops.
Folks, welcome on in live from Hamburg, New York. It is Trainwreck today, the Ryan Miller edition, episode 30. We got Dreamboat on the ones and twos. We got Slick in the Saddle and a special guest, Julie Starr from Buddy Second Chance Rescue.
Give her a warm welcome, folks.
Julie, we need some positivity,
Huge
folks.
pop. I'm here for it.
Julie, you're here. You know how to tell it like it is, but we also need a little positivity. What can we get going for this Friday positive vibe?
Listen, we got to get going adopting some dogs. Let's save some dogs. Let's get them into their forever homes. We got a lot of stuff coming up at Buddy's, ways to raise money during the holidays, ways to give back to the community through our adoptions. And, you know, we're always here doing stuff out there and trying to make things better in the world.
We can't control the Sabres goaltending. We can't control the Bills wide receivers, but we can make sure people are aware of all the amazing stuff going on at Buddy Second Chance. They'll be with us at TSE this weekend as we get ready to hang out with Flutie, Hairston, Deion Walker, and more, Slick. But I guess we got to start with the L's that keep piling up. Sabres, 2 L's last like 48 hours.
Yeah, the West Coast games, tough as it is, and then they go on to be a 5-3 loss, 6-3 loss. Just painful when you're staying up that late. And a lot of things going wrong for the Sabres right now. Tage finally shows up last night, but he hasn't been anywhere to be found in terms of goal scoring. And then obviously we were talking on Wednesday's show about all these guys out with serious health problems, it seems. So.
Sabres after dark, like you said, it's like you're staying up late already for the games. Done. Through 40 minutes of both games, things were going relatively okay. So it's not just staying up late for those games, but really getting that heartbreak at probably that worst hour.
Yeah. I mean, it started rough, and then we came back. I thought, maybe we had the chance to sneak a point out of one, just a collapse in the third period. I jumped in hot on when they went down 2-0 and got live +3.5. And I was like, going to the third, I'm like, cash it. It's over.
Yeah.
Easy. Third period. I actually was getting ready for bed when it started. Check my phone, 6-3. What the hell is happening right now? That's pretty much how I feel about everything Buffalo sports related. Between that and just watching, Patriots, same arc. Just go down,
I was going to say,
early score.
What was more devastating last night, the Sabres losing or the Patriots winning?
For me, it was definitely the Patriots winning, especially because they were in those god-awful jerseys. What the hell are those? There's not a touch of red on them. It's like a fainted blue. It just doesn't suit them at all. It's really stupid. And then, the Jets put up a fight, but we couldn't bank on them. I think they covered at least. No?
No, they did not cover.
Even on the
Patriots basically backdoored.
Was that 13.5?
It was 13 or 12 and a half, and they won by 13.
Patriots backdoored it?
Yeah, Patriots.
Wait, they
backdoored
did?
it. The Patriots relatively backdoored it last night for sure. Just double checking. Yada yada. 27-14 with the Patriots scoring 2 field goals in the fourth quarter. So as slow and painful a backdoor as you can get.
Depending on the hook you had, you either were sitting pretty or pushed.
Yeah, that hook.
I think the
crucial.
line on down in 6 picks was 13. So
we might be pushing there.
We got to push.
Yep,
we were on opposite sides of that one too.
Big time.
Joey, what do you make of all this mess? You obviously run the socials. You got your whole empire over there. It's a lot crazier when the Sabres are winning, when the Bills are winning, but it also gets pretty crazy when they're losing because fans like to be crazy and they like to run to social media. Do you notice any difference in the traffic between losing and winning on like the buddy side of things?
Of course, because people are always willing and they're always in a great mood when our teams are winning.
Yeah.
So people are more apt to get involved, get on and say, like you said, positivity and good things. And when our teams are losing, unfortunately, people are kind of down in the dumps and, they're not as interactive and they don't really want to talk about all the good things going on.
But they could use a furry friend.
They could. And listen, emotional support animals, help them get through these losses. We're here for it.
New emotional support animal in the Sabres building, Mac.
Yeah, Mac.
He's adorable.
Mac has working overtime
for him. Literally, this guy's probably working about 20 hours a day. Julie, just for fan perspective, what would you say is your investment level currently 0 to 10? Because obviously it's 50 with these dogs at Buddies. What's your investment level currently on the Sabres, and what's your current investment level currently on the Bills out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah, like how much are you following them on a daily basis?
Oh, I'm going to go out 100%.
Okay.
You're always a fan. Listen,
Okay.
if you're from Buffalo, you got to be a fan no matter what.
Well, I didn't want to put you in that. So
No.
with that said, right now, because Sabres fans are at the bottom of the pit. It's like another terrible season underway. Things are going terribly. Bills fans are kind of acting like the sky is falling, but it might not be.
But don't they always?
That's my question to you and then to the rest of the panel. Which fan base is overreacting right now? I think it's Bills Mafia.
I agree.
I think things are good.
I agree with the Bills Mafia. We lose one game and the next thing you know, it's the season's over. We're not going to the Super Bowl. That's not how it is. You got to stand behind your team all the time. They win, they lose. You be there, you support them. You don't be bandwagon fans, and everything's going to work out just fine.
Feels like an overreaction, but Slick, that was tough to take in South Beach on Sunday.
It was really tough to take, but Julie's right. Bills Mafia is the ones overreacting. And the only reason I say that, too, is because Sabres Twitter is right where they always are. They're doing their thing.
Sabres Twitter's consistent,
They're consistently bitching. So right now it's the Bills because you don't get this week to week if the Bills are winning games. But then all of a sudden you lose a blowout to the Dolphins and it's like the sky is falling. And I feel that.
It is heartbreaking.
We still have a winning record, and obviously it doesn't help with the Patriots. But yes, Bills Mafia is overreacting more. Don, what do you got?
Yeah, I'd say overreacting. I'd say Bill. It's hard though. First of all about the Sabres. I did this to myself. I drank the Kool-Aid so hard this year, and I feel awful. Feel hungover on the Kool-Aid. I had such high hopes for the Sabres this year, and 10-game losing streak pending. It's loading up right now, cueing all signs. The injuries.
What are we at right now?
I think we're at 4. So
we haven't won a road game all season.
Is that right?
Yes, it's the middle of November.
That's pathetic.
So overreaction, not the Sabres, but it's hurting me so much more right now. The overreaction for the Bills, yeah, it's an overreaction, but I saw you tweet about it. I was also actually watching the Patriots, the overhead view, which is awesome from Amazon Prime. And yeah, the way they're getting Mac Hollins open. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, I mean, when I was watching that overhead, it's just like Drake May, the decision making is
three
so
open receivers.
simple, so easy. So I mean, credit McDaniels, credit the personnel that they got over there because Buffalo definitely doesn't have it. The other thing Buffalo doesn't have right now, we're gonna put a button in the sports talk for a minute.
Okay, button it up.
It's been like a gray dome over us for like the last 3 weeks. Is anybody defending like fall or October weather, October, November weather right now, Slick?
Are we even in fall anymore at this
Well,
point?
this is what I'm saying now. The fall people are saying that this doesn't count as fall.
I'm not going one way or the other, but this is absolutely miserable to come back from Miami.
It's absurd to act like this, to act like the first 2 weeks of November is in fall. That's absurd.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like technically by the, metrics of it, it's December 22nd is when winter starts.
Well,
Now we know that's late. Now we
yeah.
know that's late.
Yeah.
But you go a full month before that, that's November 22nd. So for people to say
that's fair.
For people to say what's occurring right now doesn't fall under fall's umbrella is a little
The
crazy
second,
to me.
in my eyes, the second I see snow on the ground, it's winter. But that's just kind of a different mindset you have here in Buffalo.
I really did enjoy that snow, though.
I want more of it. I want to hit the slopes.
I
That's just
enjoyed
me.
one day. That's it. Let's be done till summer.
It was feeling like a winter wonderland yesterday in East Aurora.
It was the Peppermint Rally out in East Aurora for the Hallmark movie.
What'd you think? You were rubbing shoulders with some A-listers. You got to see the movie.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
give the people some thoughts. Give the people some reactions.
I will preface this by saying I've never seen a Hallmark movie up until last night.
I thought you were going to say you had 5 hard eggnogs before the showing.
No, there was no eggnog. I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
Peppermint Rally? You don't even where's it
What are you
at?
expecting?
I know. But so never seen a Hallmark movie prior to last night. So from what I've heard, it was very par for the course. Obviously very corny, the love story stuff. Ending is just ridiculously, absurdly corny.
Buffalo, though?
Yeah, of course. The ending
Buffalo's kind of corny. I hate to say, like lining up for a peppermint rally. Some would say that's corny.
well, it is corny, but there were thousands of people in the street.
Yeah.
All I could think about as I was rolling through on the bus was imagine a Super Bowl parade.
Yeah.
downtown.
If they showed up like that for a movie.
Oh my God.
No doubt.
And you
about it.
had some Bills players
what
there.
about you? What's your Hallmark background? Have you seen a bunch of Hallmark movies? Are you in this one at all? Did you make any of the shootings?
I did not,
Okay, the
unfortunately.
filming. Okay,
No, I
so-
did
So
not.
you'll be going in fresh, basically, for this one.
So they did, I thought it was really well done. They're like slight tributes to Bill's Mafia, Buffalo landmarks, some in East Aurora too. I will say, East Aurora people are probably going to come at me for this.
Uh-oh.
But what the hell is the obsession with Vidlers?
It's a 5 and
It's
dime.
just a trinket store.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah, it's low risk, high reward is what I would say.
It's
with
just a
Vidlers.
bunch of-
It's like you ever seen a movie that you weren't expecting anything out of? It's like an 8. You're like, wow, that was a great movie. That's Vidlers.
It's just a bunch of knickknacks and
Vidlers
doohickeys.
is knickknacks, but listen, they're a staple of East Aurora. You know what's not a staple of East Aurora?
Oh, if you watch the movie and you didn't know, you'd be able to tell because they mentioned it like 8 damn times.
If they mentioned Vidlers 8 times, it's
bro,
probably
I was getting the counter ready.
Did Vidlers like
They
fund this?
dropped a bag, probably. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
Could you do a shot game on how many times they said Vidlers?
You'd be drunk.
Okay.
Listen,
You'd be
you don't
drunk.
need.
Or if they just showed it on the screen, that guy they got sitting on top.
Oh
Oh
my
my gosh,
gosh.
you would be hammered.
What I need to know is, are you now hooked on Hallmark movies going forward because of this?
No, no, it was sappy, corny, but I thought it was a great tribute, and I thought all the Bills alumni and players did a great job. It was funny. I really enjoyed the
So
movie.
if
I
you're
enjoyed the movie. If you're a Bills fan, you should
gotta
abso-
see it if
you
you're a
should
Bills fan.
absolutely watch the movie.
Gotta
If
see
you're
it
a
if
Bills
you're a
fan.
Bills fan. Comes out next week. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, yeah, that's right.
Next Saturday. Maybe we'll do a watch along at like Sports City or something.
Yeah, we should.
Figure that out.
Yeah, some good.
Dreamboat, you a Hallmark guy? Just want to put a button in this.
Yeah, I like the stuff. I got the channel, and when it's Christmas time, I throw it on. I have a soft spot in my heart for the really cheesy, corny movies, and they all have the same arc. City girl loves her job, but too busy to find love. She's a go-getter, right? She
Yeah.
goes out to visit her family in the country. They're like, you got to make time for a man. She's like, no, I'm all about my career. And then all of a sudden, there's this hunk chopping wood in a flannel, and the rest is history. That's every movie. That's every
I
movie.
will say the hunk in this case.
Was he a
direct-
hunk?
He is a hunk.
Okay.
Directing the building of the new stadium. That's what he's doing. He's the director of the operation of the building.
This is the guy that emailed
Oh wow,
us?
we might have this guy's phone.
Yeah,
number.
this is the guy calling us, like threatening legal action. Anyways, listen, when a hunk threatens legal action, you listen. Okay.
Also,
That's the bottom
I'll
line.
give a quick celebrity plug. Last year when I was on tour with that act in Canada, one of our singers was in a Hallmark Christmas movie. I have to dig up the name, but I watched it and it was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay. Well, good
She
for
wasn't the
that.
lead,
Was
but
she? Oh, she wasn't the lead.
no. But she
Speaking
was a
of
great
pretty
character.
good.
Oh.
Oh, I lost it.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
our friend Matt Perino putting everyone on to something that's pretty good that they might not have known about.
Are you serious?
A top slept-on restaurant in the city of Buffalo. Strap in,
Yeah.
No.
Fat Bob's. You ever heard of this place?
Fat who?
Fat Bob's.
What?
On
What?
Virginia. You probably haven't seen it on Virginia. On Virginia Place.
Yeah, no.
It's on Virginia.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
that.
wait. You mean the Allentown staple that's
Yeah,
been there for
wait.
30, 40 years and is the
Yeah.
#1 barbecue spot in the city of Buffalo?
No, it's different place. Matt, this is breaking.
The one
from
next
Matt
door
Perino
to
yesterday.
Mother's?
This is breaking from Matt Perino.
Oh, okay.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Fat Bob's slept on in Buffalo.
Wait, the one that has food trucks all over the city, including in
At
East
the
Aurora
premiere
at the
last night.
premiere last
Honestly,
night?
what hurt more? Matt Perino's ankle when he got injured or seeing the reaction to this slept on tweet and everyone just bodying him?
Well, the reaction that's worse for him is definitely the people coming at him on Twitter. But I don't know, dude. That basketball, he said that was potentially
I was
career-ending.
getting ready to fire a missile. I was going to be like, slept on? What are you talking about? And
then
already
you just saw, like,
30
40 replies.
soldiers had already stormed the trench. So on that point, real quick, Julie, do you have a slept-on restaurant in the city of Buffalo? Because clearly Fat Bob's is not slept on.
No, Fat Bob's is not slept on.
Settled.
I order Fat Bob's DoorDash in town of Tonawanda, so I know how good Fat Bob's is.
There you go.
30,000 views for Perino. So, he's doing the view count.
He's there.
Yeah.
I don't know about a
30,000.
slept-on
Yes.
restaurant, but my favorite restaurant that everybody knows about is Roost on Niagara Street.
Roost, okay.
My
Roost
favorite
is
restaurant. Martin, the owner, is amazing. He actually is a huge supporter of Buddies. Him and his sister just recently adopted dogs from us.
Owner name drop.
Yo.
Let's go. That's what it's about. All right. But we had to bring up Fat Bob's. Just a scandalous tweet there from Perino, and he did pay the price. But speaking of scandals, another sports nook, and we've got another scandal. 13 arrested in
Crazy.
relation to organized crime gambling involving NCAA athletes. What do we know about this right now?
We have this post here. This is as far as I've seen. Okay, so it's 14 people charged. Roles in multi-million-dollar illegal sports betting ring involved college athletes, links to organized crime in New Jersey. I don't know if this was like the mid-major stuff that was coming out, Don. But here we have legal action finally being taken. It's made its way to NCAA basketball.
Yeah, if we were doing hot or not, hot right now, no one's hotter than the mob.
Yeah,
I mean, the mob is back in a big
mob
way.
is so high.
Everyone thought
they didn't know.
yeah, everyone thought the mob was cooked and done. No, apparently
Nope.
they got their hands in
Thriving.
UFC, the MLB,
MLB,
NCAA, NBA,
Yep.
and illegal poker games with X-ray glasses to see through cards. Mob is back.
Unreal. Yeah.
Mob is back.
Call your chiropractor for
I mean,
sure.
what league gets hit next?
I don't know. I was thinking, I'm like, is hockey the hardest sport to fix?
I was thinking that as well when I brought up the Bettman joke on Wednesday.
Well, it is funny that they just realized, like, oh, the prop stuff is pretty corruptible. Like when they look at, like, oh, will there be flags? Will there
Yeah.
be like that's pretty a spread on a game, a total? That's very difficult unless you get that moment at the very end of the game. Like the officiating stuff, that's very easy. Like the first pitch, for example, for Emmanuel Gaze, like that stuff that is pretty corruptible.
Yo, very much
Yeah,
so.
I guess
And-
hockey, you could do shots and be like, don't shoot the puck
Yeah.
and just bet.
Yeah,
under.
yeah.
But-
Don't
that-
shoot it on the
Well,
power play,
that's kind of like what Terry Rozier's like MO was. Like he checked himself out of a game when he was nearing his over. So
yeah, which is wild because you're like, couldn't you just like pass it and stay? I don't know, like.
the shots one is probably the easiest to fix for sure.
What's the biggest scandal that Buddies has dealt with since in the last couple of years?
Scandal?
Yeah, that we could share on Trainwreck Day. This is what it's all. Scandals are the flavor of the month right now.
I don't think there's a lot of scandals going on in
Scandal-free?
dog rescue. I think we're pretty
Scandal-free?
scandal-free, to
Scandal-free.
be
Well,
honest with
someone
you.
could have scandalized
Might-
you. It wasn't any wrongdoing of
It might have
Buddies.
been during the delivery when we had an accident on the way
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Oh, that one
Yeah.
dog was pissing like a fire hose.
Yeah, he was.
I'm gonna be honest. He's peed like that for 2 days in the foster home
Love
too.
that.
We literally thought there was something wrong. That may be the scandal. We almost had to take him to the vet because he was still peeing like that 2 days
You
later.
know what? Sometimes when you're on a long car trip, that can affect your bladder
Yeah.
in a weird way. My dad, when we used to go from Buffalo to New York City, would never pull over the car.
No,
And
you're holding.
now when I'm anywhere, I can't stop without going to the bathroom every
Yeah,
15
you
minutes.
can't blame them. Who hasn't peed their pants once or
Seriously,
That
if
dog
peeing in
was
your
pissed.
pants-
The
twice?
cool-
I peed my
is
pants
cool.
5 times.
It's a cool thing to do.
Peeing your pants is cool.
Yeah.
Consider me my
I had to
babe,
do
for
the
sure.
Gatorade thing while driving once on a road trip. I
I've
refused to
been
pull
there.
over.
I've been there.
Yeah, it's
In the bottle?
yeah.
They have one for women now. I bought one.
What?
Remember in the office?
We gotta pull this
Wait,
up.
wait.
What is it like a
Wait
punch
a
bowl?
second.
It's
Yeah.
like a funnel.
A funnel.
Funnel.
Yeah. Well,
There you
because
go.
we hike and camp a lot, so
Oh,
you
okay,
know
okay.
it makes
Is
it
it like
easier.
the, is it like
What's
the
it called?
shiwi kind of thing?
I think it's like
Okay.
it's pink and it's plastic and it's.
What's it called? Like, what did you order?
Oh, I
Like,
don't
can
remember.
we pull one up?
You can
I
definitely
think
try
it's the
pulling up.
shiwi. I think that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it just makes it so you don't make a mess.
All right.
I
I
like
You
like
guys
that.
have it easier. You don't make a mess. You know?
Well, to be
Maybe you
honest,
do, maybe you do.
Our messes can be more like crazy. I think our mess, like
If there's no control.
the volatility rate could go out of control. for
Yeah, there's
sure.
no control for sure.
Sure.
but-
Speaking,
Shout out Lucas. Hello from Brazil. Go Bills. Hey Lucas, thanks
Oh.
for clocking in from
Lucas,
Brazil.
thank you from Brazil.
Go Bills.
Huge. Go Bills indeed. Speaking of a mess, though, Slick.
Yeah.
Before we get into the weekend ahead, John Cena tournament. Unless it's Edge or Jericho,
Yeah,
it's just not going to make any sense.
Could you? Okay, here we go. Because I wanted to point out to you, we have two. I don't know if that TBD with LA Knight is another surprise.
Yeah, talk to me about the difference between a TBD and a surprise opponent.
Well, to me, that feels like they might just fill the TBD in with someone, and it's not a surprise. Like we get the announcement tonight, maybe on SmackDown.
Apollo Crews, you have a shot.
Oh my gosh. Realistically, I mean, this field, I feel like the only
What's
people
Gunther on that in that Javon Evans match? Minus 2,500.
more like minus 5,000.
Yeah.
The only people that really make sense to be in here, in my opinion, Sheamus, Rusev, and The Miz. I mean,
Yeah.
you could probably make a case for Solo after the WrestleMania 40 run-in, but I think it's a pretty weak field. I agree. I think unless you got Jericho or Edge, this is a wash, kind of, and it's probably going to be Gunther tapping out Cena.
This could give Rusev a push of all pushes. And it would be ironic because like the fans always hated on that Rusev didn't beat Cena at WrestleMania when he came out of the tank.
Do you think they would do that though, Rusev all the way through the tourney and like he just beats Cena straight up?
I mean, it would be the best thing for Cena.
Yeah,
but
it would be the best thing
I
for
know.
Rusev too, as well.
Yeah,
So
I agree. So
yeah,
we'll see
it
if they
could
do
be
what's
right.
best for business. Speaking of business, so we got a lot of business to take care of this weekend. We got Deion Dawkins, Key to the City tonight.
Huge.
We got TSE
Huge.
tomorrow. What else we got tomorrow?
Slick Saturday.
Slick Saturday and
Yes.
Reed Ferguson military event at First Line Brewing.
That's right.
Then we got the Bills game on Sunday with Tailgate Talk Lockcast. With that said, if you guys could give a key to the city, like Deion Dawkins is getting this afternoon, this evening, to any non-athlete, I think I know where you're going with this. Who would you give it to?
What do you think I'm gonna say?
You're going to say Benny the Butcher or West Side Gun.
They have a case, but I actually wasn't gonna say that.
Okay.
And then I was thinking Rick James, but he probably already got one back in his day.
Possibly.
I would give it to my boy Chad Michael Murray. Out here doing big things,
Dang.
putting on for the city and representing Bill's Mafia in great ways. I got you, Chad.
I don't know.
All right, we're going to give Julie a second.
Give me a second to think about it.
Who do you got?
All right, who am I giving a key to the city to?
Non-sports.
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 Sports is so big culture here. That's why we had to make it non-sports.
Non-sports. I'm giving the key. I don't. Man, this is tough. Putting me on the spot. Who do we got? Who do
I
we
know.
got? You know what? I'm giving it to my girl Brandy from Rock of Love.
Oh, there you
Season
go.
season
Okay.
11. Made it to the
Brandy.
quarterfinals. Made it to the quarterfinals with Bret Michaels. Currently might be bartending still was at Brick before it burned down. She always hooked it up, but she's a local
Oh.
celeb. Yeah, the
Oh.
Brandy.
Yeah, I think I met
The
her,
Brandy
right?
from Rock of Love. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got it.
Don's
yeah.
girl.
Yeah. Shout out Brandy.
I would go. This is a cop out,
Brandy.
non-sports, but he's impacted the lives of hundreds of Buffalonians and Buffalo sports fans. My key to the city goes to Conehead.
Yes.
That's a great
good one.
selection. Conehead,
wow.
my buddy's distant cousin.
You got a key to the city for me? I'll smile for free.
There you go.
Gatesy says he'd give one to Cap.
What a cap! Yeah, you can't turn on all the Captain Ferdinand's done.
You see- you
Julie,
see-
do you have a last second buzzer beater for?
I
for your
don't.
key?
I think I'm going to agree with
What about
Conehead.
Jeff? Let's give Jeff a key to the city. That way you have one too, technically.
My husband?
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He deserves one.
There we go.
What about
So
you?
He's a huge supporter.
okay.
He's out there.
A
He's
lot
doing
of us
his
have been
thing.
really proud of what Jeff's doing in Q4, so I think he's earned it for sure.
I agree.
Okay,
Q4 has been a tough one. Let's give
Shout
it
out
to Jeff.
Jeff. Q4. We're rolling along. One thing we're not rolling along in, and this could be a fight here. Predictions with conviction. Do you have anything to say?
I'm here. I'm ready to do whatever.
It's weird.
Yes.
I never got a text yesterday. I thought yesterday we were gonna be filming some
We
basketball
did.
shots.
The YMCA has not been very
I got a hoop in the backyard.
manageable for sure. I mean,
Didn't
yeah,
get
we
a
could-
text.
Oh, didn't we talk about that? Yeah.
Never
the
got a
problem
text.
is that it can't be the punishment and then you wait around for someone to set up the punishment. That's the problem.
Like all it is like putting headphones in. Someone just got to watch me.
Yeah. But now it's been 3 weeks and we haven't done it, right? So clearly it's not just that easy.
You gotta schedule this. You gotta take
Like I'm saying,
ownership.
like the person who has the punishment has to take the accountability of getting it done.
Where's this basketball element? Let's go take shots at Don's.
Well, now you're saying that. But again, this is 3.5 weeks later.
I've been waiting.
So going
You're
forward,
a busy man.
No,
You're
yeah.
a busy man.
Yeah.
I'm a busy man. Like we have things we've been doing. It's not
Should
like I've
we
just
pull
been
up
sitting
Slick's hourly
around.
schedule? See how busy this man is?
Might
My
need
what
to,
schedule?
Your
might need to
hourly
get,
schedule.
might need to get that in. But I got an interesting message from
Okay.
our guy, producer Gatesy, today.
Okay.
Oh,
For a new UO3, UO2, IO1. This might be a good one for all three of us to do.
Uh-huh.
And maybe if it's a great piece of content, reaches a view threshold, we can wipe the slate clean in a way. I don't want to, we'll see about that.
I like
but
that idea.
I like this punishment because you might say it's not a punishment, but it is supporting a local business that we love. The punishment is we're at the doors of Sports City when they open. We cannot leave until they close, and each shot, beer, and order of wings takes an hour off. I think we're out of there in no time.
Yeah, I love it.
Slick's gonna be crying after 4 hours. I need to get out of here. I don't have to be here all day. This is stupid. Like, so what are we gonna do when that starts happening? Who's gonna babysit that?
We're
Can you
shipping them
see
to
why I
the
wanna do-
closest
why I don't wanna
Hooters
do
then.
punishment?
No,
So,
I get it, yeah.
It's true. The last time we did a
Anything I
punishment,
do,
the last
he
time
just
we did a
complains
punishment, Slick
anyway.
was crying. The
He
last
just
time we did a
complains
punishment, Slick
anyway.
was literally crying.
No, I was
That's
about
the
to
making up that he
I
wasn't feeling good.
I was about to
He's like,
throw-
I had 4 shots of tequila, but now that I'm wearing this blindfold, I'm sick.
I was. Dude, you
It was
don't
the
know what the
blindfold.
sound
It was totally
distortion
the
was like.
blindfold. It was totally the
It
blindfold.
wasn't the
dude.
dabs. It wasn't the
yeah,
shots.
it wasn't the pen. It
Wasn't-
wasn't, yeah, for sure.
wasn't the
for sure.
pen,
Well,
Jimmy.
it was the blindfold.
So
that
like
got
I'll
you
do the
sick, for
punishment,
sure.
he'll just bitch anyway. So like
No.
see, it's just see
get
why
it.
I'm so eager.
I know it. With the one you did when you cried, it was a great time.
I
for
feel
the
like
board.
punishment's not supposed to be enjoyable.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're, I mean,
I kept it on. Like I
Yeah.
don't know why he's complaining.
He started halfway through the quarter. He's supposed to do the full quarter, and then
We
he wanted out
because we got to the game late.
Were you crying or not?
No,
Okay, well that's false.
I was about to
Anyways,
throw up.
I would have
Today
gave you
is
a hug.
Friday.
I was
I would have
about
hugged
to
you.
Can I at least? I do have a pick.
Yeah.
So I'll take a punishment either way. I just like this pick.
I'm group
I know we
riding
don't
in
know what
Don's
pick.
pick.
Let's all do it.
We're group riding. All right, here we go. TCU plus 3.5 at number 12 BYU Saturday night 10:15.
There we go.
I love it because BYU did me dirty. Like
Yep,
2
TCU
weeks ago,
unranked.
so-
They're only 3.5 dogs going into a number 12 ranked team.
Yeah, that's
Let's go.
That's suspicious.
And plus, they have a hard schedule. They started at Chapel Bill. Big bust out win to start the season there for
Exactly.
sure. With that
The
said,
Froggies.
starting the season's always underway at Buddy's Second Chance Rescue. So let's get into it with our Friday fundraising. Julie, talk to me about this Paw It Forward campaign we're working on.
Oh, this is a huge event we got coming up. It's going to be our first year. We're hoping it's going to be continuously and be an annual event. It's going to be, right now, we're leading up to the event. So we have multiple different businesses and organizations in the Western New York area who are selling paws for $5. That will go up to the event, which is on December 20th at the Ridge in West Seneca, who is a great partnership of ours. It will be from 12 to 3. You guys will be there, Trainwreck Sports. It's going to be like a telethon style.
Love
where
that.
You can donate in person. You can donate online. There will be vendors. We're going to have food available. We have our own Buddy's beer on draft at the Ridge. It is called the Wagging Wit. It is amazing. It's a Blue Moon style, so a Belgian style beer.
Wow.
Delicious. A
Throw the orange
Do you
in.
mind
Yeah.
if I indulge in a few of those?
I would hope that you would.
Okay,
I
cool.
would hope that you would. It's delicious. I've had it.
I might have to answer some phones too.
I would. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool.
While you're drinking that. No blindfold this time.
No blindfold.
You can
Okay.
only answer phones while you're chugging.
Yes.
But folks, you can buy a $5 paw print donation, get your name on the paw print in Buddies, and every dollar of Paw It Forward goes to, Julie, correct me if I'm wrong, medical costs, foster supplies,
Yep.
pulling from local shelters, transports and helping dogs in need of forever homes. This is such an awesome alternative because you do get those owners or people who already have dogs or people who can't have dogs and they're like, well, I can't adopt, I can't help in any way. This is a great way for everybody to get involved.
Yeah, not everybody can foster. Not everybody has the time to volunteer. It's going to be the holiday season. People are always looking for ways to give back. Help your local organization, your local rescue organization. Help us save more dogs. And, let's make this a great event.
Yep. And we got some people in the chat saying, where can I buy these? Well, here's where you can. Creekside Dentistry, Fatty Wurlitzer, Dogs Eat Right, Clyde's, Loop Detailing Service. Loop? Did I say that right? Loop. Yep, detailing service and at Buddies themselves. So yeah. I'm gonna buy a paw. I'm gonna buy a couple paws.
Holiday season.
Yeah.
Folks, if you're ready for positivity, don't forget as well, in just about 5 minutes, we'll be tapping in with our pop culture correspondents. But first, we got a flashback on this Friday. It's like, you may have a point. Maybe we should do these in time order. But I do like when they're a little bit more organized. Bills, Sabres, pop culture. So for 2010 for the Bills, this is how far we've come. Shout out Matchbox 20. Or was that Foo Fighters?
I'm stumped.
That's
a Don question.
Today in 2010, the Buffalo Bills
Matchbox
get their
20.
first win of the season. So you want to talk about how much things have changed. That was a team with Stevie Johnson. That was a team with Fred Jackson. That was a team with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I was talking to someone the other day. I was like, imagine if I told someone in 2010 that we would only have 2 1 p.m. games in the year 2025. They'd probably laugh at you.
And if you told someone in 2010, again, everyone gets like this because it's like, oh, you're just fine with the draw. You'd be 6-3. You probably would take it. So we'll see. Again, it's an interesting path as well. 2023. Ken Dorsey fired on this date. Canned. His ass was canned. What were your Dorsey thoughts when he got fired?
I think it was a good move for the team.
It was. We got a boost right away, Slick. Joe Brady was cooking, but now seems like people might be wise to the recipe.
Roles reversed. Do you think we need to do a similar move?
I do.
You need a spark. I mean, listen.
We need something to light some fire.
When we fired Lindy Ruff 11 years ago, or 12 years ago, the thought process was, well, you're not going to fire the whole team. It's the same thing with Josh. You're not going to get rid of Josh. You're not going to get rid of the head coach and GM at this point. Offensive coordinator is definitely next to go on the chopping block for sure.
Got to start somewhere.
The hazmat suit. 98-99 Sabres. I just threw this one in. They were 7-3 today after a 6-1 win over Chicago. I thought this was interesting. Hasek made 14 saves on 15 shots, but then he left for the last 20 minutes of the game. So he might have got hurt.
Well, that
happened a lot back
I
in the day.
remember
with Hasek.
back then, if he had a slight, it was always my groin.
The groin, dude. He'd take the groin.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so much.
It's probably because he's sprawling all over the crease.
This leads me into something. I won't go too deep on this, but everyone is like, it's all like, we want locker room guys, we want friendly players. Arguably the greatest player at his position Buffalo has ever known, Dominic Hasek, was a psychopath.
Yeah.
He got a coach fired. He would throw his stick into the stands. He'd break it. If he let a goal in that he didn't like, he'd say my groin hurts and pull himself out when he wasn't even hurt. I want a psychopath on the Bills. I don't know if it's a player, if it's a coach, we need a psychopath. Look at that 98-99 team. It's full of just psychos on the Sabres. So
yeah, that was a crazy team.
Those were great years, though. I had season tickets during those
Barnaby,
years. Oh, yeah, those were great years. Barnes,
the craziest guys ever.
Holzinger,
JP,
Sanderson,
Pekka, who would just leave
he laid him out.
He'd throw his whole body at people.
Oh, gotcha. Barnes, Jitnik, get them all.
Now, people might think I've gone too far when I say this. How have we not started the AI development of Rick Jeanneret?
Well, I might be honest on something. But then there's that slippery.
Trademarked. It's trademarked.
The Sabres are probably going to do that before the next season. Now they're watching.
Scar.
But you get into that weird you guys are going to laugh when I say this term, stolen valor.
Yeah, that would be stolen valor for sure.
It's literally you get into a weird situation with dead people recreating their voice. I don't know.
I agree. That's why I said it could be too far. We'll see. I wouldn't mind having. Again, if there was the option to listen, this may have been how Rick Jeanneret would have called this play. That's all. You don't have to make it a main option.
For sure. I think leave it up to the family, though, for sure.
1,000%.
I mean, there's sports people cloning their dogs now, so.
Yeah, Tom Brady doing the dogs.
We
would you do it? I would do it.
Clone my dog? No.
I would.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so I am going to give you an actor. Well, actually, all right, Julie.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to give you an actor and a date, and you tell me the movie that came out on this date. 2002, Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes.
Is that Harry Potter?
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
The second Harry Potter. Yeah, with confidence. She said so. All right, now
Like
we're in
that.
2006. Daniel Craig, double first name.
It's gonna be a James Bond film.
Casino Royale, the first of
Two for two.
And now we've got the final boss, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, in 2016,
Oh no!
made some waves
Oh, Moana?
with this animated movie. He did Moana. She gets all three.
Yeah.
Shout out,
Dang.
Julie Star, nailed it. And then Slick in 05, a little bit of a sadder moment, unfortunately.
Yeah, Raw starts with a 10-bell salute because the night prior, Eddie Guerrero passed away suddenly, way too young, and under unfortunate circumstances. From what I understood, Raw was all the storylines were kind of put on hold for the night.
Yep.
And you just had some Raw and SmackDown superstars going head to head. What really got me with this Raw, first ever one-on-one between John Cena and Randy Orton.
I mean, you want to talk about fighting forever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well as the first matchup between Shawn Michaels and Rey Mysterio. So under the sad circumstances of the show, some great wrestling, and hopefully a night they could remember in a positive way.
That is our Friday flashback. Anything from you, Dom, before we wrap that up?
Nope, all good. I will propose. So we have the Trainwreck track crash out line. We're running short on time. I say we go to the crash out line.
The
bring up
bottom
our
line with the tracker is the
correspondence.
NCAA is right back where they belong, which is in the Trainwreck tracker.
Yeah,
Let's go
front seat.
to the crash out line. Let's see the calls before we get into our pop culture correspondence. I know the producers are yelling in my ears right now. We might go 12:32. Okay, sue me.
It might happen.
12:32.
All right, here
What
we
we got?
go.
Guys, I just can't do this anymore. I don't have the strength to go on. It's been eating me alive all day long. The fact that first down, straight up the gut, James Cook gets stuffed, no yards, 2nd and 10, maybe a 1 or 2 yard pass. Then we got 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, and then Joe Brady calls a bubble screen. I cannot do this anymore. I've talked so much smack to my buddy who's a Pats fan this year, the off season, whatever. And now he's flipped it on me, and I can't live like this anymore. I can't deal with the Pat slander, man. I don't know the answer, and I will not be at school tomorrow.
All
Guys,
right.
skipping school.
All right. If
Holding hands and skipping stones.
Yeah.
the professor's watching,
Yeah,
give him a train wreck pass.
Could you imagine the professor was tuning in right now, like before class?
yeah.
That'd be-
Like, where is he? I know that voice.
That'd be ridiculous.
And then we got our
It's,
friend.
Mendez from Albany.
Oh,
Again,
Andy.
I'm just here wondering how the does Adam Henry still have a job? 3 years of the wide receiver room just being complete dog shit, and it's got worse each year. Not saying he's the be all and the firings that need to happen, but what the holy shit. Adam Henry couldn't train Prime Megatron, and Joe Brady couldn't scheme Prime Megatron right now if someone said your life depends on it. Like, this shit's getting ridiculous, dude. Other than that, I still love you, Josh Allen. Hang in there. On to the next. Go Bills.
So we used all our beeps. We're out of beeps
of beeps.
from that call.
This
We're out of
Mendez never stops.
Luckily, it's Friday, and we get a whole new queue of beeps next week.
Reset
But
them.
Mendez used up all of them.
Might have to buy some more.
Folks, make sure if you're crashing out, don't crash out online, crash out on our line. What was that number? 716
226.
226-6263. I got it. 226-6263. Always a number game over on the crash out line. As we wind down here on Trainwreck today, excited to welcome in correspondents who stole the show last week, and we're looking to see if they can steal the show again this week. Welcome in our pop culture correspondents. We got Nick P. We got Liz M. There's a lot going on this week in the pop culture sphere. There's no shortage of places to start, so let's get underway.
Oh my, Liz, you start. Okay. First order of business.
Yes.
Dancing with the Stars.
Yep.
Big week. Andy's off.
Andy is gone.
We
War is
wanted
over.
Andy, right? This is the bounce
yeah.
back. You lose a Daniel Official, then you lose an Andy. That's kind of a bounce back.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Agreed.
That's
It was
fair.
time.
Yeah.
It was time for him to go. It's not a popularity contest.
By the way, Daniel Official's Instagram is like going nuts right now. So Dancing with the Stars was probably the best thing to happen.
Rightfully so.
Yes.
Yes. 1,000%.
Danielle Fishel is an icon, and I
Like,
love her. I'm sad to see her
icon.
go so soon.
Indeed.
I will tell you who's doing really well. Robert, still doing phenomenal.
My boy.
Bobby I.
My thing with Robert is I feel like we're really centering his grief a lot, about his dad and his family. I'd like to see him do some more joyful stuff. I feel like as much as I love Robert, it's becoming a bit repetitive and stagnant. I am ready to see some new stuff from Robert. Alex Earl also doing really well.
Yep.
As usual. Someone I thought did phenomenal this past week. Dylan Efron.
Is that Zach's brother?
It is Zach's brother.
Oh my God.
I love him.
I was
I
saying
know.
that 100% jokingly.
No,
That's his
you're
younger
being-
brother, I
Could you
think.
do like Dave Franco in like 3 years?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
What
No
I think is
way.
interesting though is like everybody has the family coming to support. Dylan Efron has not had Zach in the audience yet.
I'm not surprised. ABC, Disney. Zach Efron's not fucking with Disney unless they drop a bag.
Right. They
Yeah.
just
He's a
did
busy
that.
man,
Yeah.
too.
A couple of years ago, they did the High School Musical reboot. He was nowhere to be found. It's crazy.
It's not too dissimilar right now. If you'll notice that there's a lot of like Harry Potter, like cooking channel stuff going on, and it seems to be more
Right.
the tertiary characters
They
than
got
that. It's like the
music
people who
rights,
are
right.
main characters in those like franchises, they kind of want to separate
Right.
themselves, right?
I
Yeah.
watched every episode of the High School Musical.
The musical
remake.
series.
It's hilarious. It is the most accurate depiction of high school theater you'll ever see. They got Miss Darbus back. They got
Okay.
Chad back. They got Sharpay's brother back, whose name
Ryan.
is Ryan. Fun stuff. You know who did show their support for Dance with the Stars, though? Prince William. He called in to say hello to Robert Irwin. Which
that's a good thing. That's a good
great-
thing. Yeah.
Yes, it's just a phenomenal thing.
What's not phenomenal?
Speaking of the British Royals,
I was gonna say, not a great week for the British, the Royals or
Yeah,
former.
no, I was like, that's the good.
Yeah.
Prince,
Yeah.
right? That's the good
Yeah, I
one.
was like,
and
wait,
Duchess
we're good.
of
Yeah.
Sussex, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry and Meghan, were photographed at a party, the Jenner's 70th birthday party, with the Kardashians, and then Kim K did a soft delete of those posts, a quiet delete. So I'm not sure.
It was pretty loud, but
No one does.
Delete her
No
around the
one
world.
does PR like the Duke and Duchess.
No,
So you
it's
talk about
crazy.
just making a mess out of nothing.
Absolutely.
Could have probably left the photos and it wouldn't have changed anyone's opinion, but they're
Right.
like, no, there's nothing more dangerous than when the general public and the internet finds out that you kind of are sensitive or care about something.
Correct.
Because then they prey on
They
it.
take advantage
Yeah.
for sure.
In my case, I don't know that I'd want to be associated with Kim Kardashian, but I get it.
But that's the irony of it all, right? Like that's exactly where they want to be. They want to be invited to those parties. They want to be socio-elites, and then they got kind of doing it, and they don't want
They
to
got
be
cold
like
feet.
they don't want to be portrayed as that. Like you got portrayed as exactly what you want to be. So shout out the paparazzi on that one. We'll see. We'll get back to the pops in a bit. Billie Eilish, Elon Musk, the
Yeah.
feud we've all been waiting for.
So Liz is a huge Billy stan.
I love Billy with my whole heart.
So why don't you take this one, Liz?
So she bashed Elon Musk on her Instagram story. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what she said.
I'll say what she says. Like my
Okay.
first question is: was there any build up to this? Like, did something happen? Because
I think it was because he became the world's first trillionaire.
Yeah, and she didn't like that.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
And there's it's basically her whole point is like there is like
yeah.
a whole grocery list of shit that he could have done for the greater good with all that money.
So
And she was posting that, and then it was the
Yeah.
What
So,
she
so
said.
she did what any rational,
Right.
person would do. She unleashed a carousel on IG of things that he could be doing.
Yes.
And then again, if you have sensitive ears, I want you to cover them with double earmuffs right now. If there are children nearby, I want you to cover them. Billie Eilish referred to Elon Musk as, and I quote, a fucking pathetic pussy bitch coward.
Mom, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry you had to hear
C
that.
word at the end versus
Yes.
the mall. Again, bleep.
We had no beeps left.
We were
So-
we used them all
yeah.
on Mendez.
Elon Musk-
Mendez took all our beeps.
It is such a fair complaint to Elon Musk. I remember a couple of years ago on Twitter before he bought it and turned it into, I'm not calling it X. I'm not calling it X.
The bird.
Right. The Bird app, he was like, oh, if ending world hunger is so easy, somebody give me a plan and I'll do it right now. And I don't remember who it was. But
Someone
one
actually
of those
had a
big
plan,
groups,
yeah.
One of those big groups that have like reputability. I want to say the World Health Organization, but that's just not it. Said, hey, here's a step-by-step plan. Here's how we could do it. And you still have money left over. And he just ignored it. So
Tick, Elon.
what a piece of shit, Elon Musk.
So we got a lot of red carpet and we got some pops. They're both kind of a little dated at this point, but they're the main stories still. You got Millie Bobby Brown, bad paparazzi week. First, she tells the paparazzi, you smile.
Ooh,
Right.
right.
So the paparazzi telling a person to smile is like the like I will kind of defend paparazzis sometimes, but like telling a person to smile is insane.
Zach, you're walking down the street, you see a woman, you're not gonna be like, hey, give me a smile. No, because that's effed
No,
up.
because it's not 1957.
Yeah, and they're not your mom.
Yeah,
Like,
no. Very funny though with her to clap back like
Absolutely.
you smile.
Absolutely.
I should have taken out a camera. That would have been
That
so.
would've been
That
so
would have
great.
been sick.
That would've been great.
I think since Chapel Roan over the summer like lost her shit, rightfully so, on that one asshole pop, like everybody's been like a lot more sensitive to the way we're treating actors as actual human beings rather than like animals in a zoo. So I'm okay with this.
And then yesterday she was with the baby. Did you see this?
Mhm.
And like she had to do the shit. I mean, come on, paparazzi. This is
Insane
why
to me
you
that
get the
she-
bad rep.
Who adopts a baby at 21 years old, by the way? That's
Crazy.
That's
like,
insane.
Like go get an apartment.
Go to
Like, you know,
go to
like, yeah.
Buddy's Second Chance Rescue.
right.
a
Adopt
dog.
a dog.
That
for
should
my
be the
second chance
commitment.
rescue.
Ready for. But speaking of commitments, Cynthia Erivo making multiple commitments to defend Ariana Grande on the red carpet, and this guy's like a repeat offender.
Yes,
This
yeah.
guy shouldn't. Apparently, some people are saying this guy shouldn't even be allowed out in public. He got arrested though.
Yes, they did arrest and charge him, but this guy's like grabbing at Ariana Grande and accosting her on the wicked
But
red
Cynthia
carpet.
Erivo swooped right in and almost punched this guy in the face. afterwards.
I love the way those two ride or die for each other.
That was solid.
Yeah.
It was a solid
Do you ever
defense
get
by
the
her.
sense that like Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are like trauma bonded from whatever happened on the Wicked set?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
weirdly
big
obsessed
time.
with each other?
Or maybe like just when you hang out with Jeff Goldblum for a year straight, like you're friends forever.
I would pay money
also
to
another
hang
way
out
look
with
at it.
Jeff
It's a
Goldblum
bond
for years
inseparable.
straight.
Speaking of
speaking of
forever,
I was going to say commitment issues.
Commitment
Chris
issues.
Evans, a couple of blind items were submitted to the internet that he has apparently been cheating on his new wife, Alba Baptista. And everybody's freaking out about this because that's just not the image.
Not very
presented
Captain
to fix
America
himself.
of
No,
it.
everybody's like, that's not a thing Captain America would do. To that, I say, did you watch the same movies? I watched Captain America Civil War. You know what Captain America does in Captain America Civil War? He destroys his bromance, Tony Stark, to go hang out with Bucky Barnes.
That is true.
The wanted
His other
Russian
BFF,
fugitive.
though.
Yes.
yeah. All right. But the bottom line is that Chris Evans finds someone he likes, he might ditch someone he already likes.
That's what I'm saying.
That just
Chris
shows the-
Evans, I'm so disappointed in
And
you.
speaking of ditching, get ready for some room in your wallets and coin purses. The
Yes,
penny's
penny
done.
the
gone.
penny is dead.
The
It's
penny's
done.
dead. The penny died.
Yeah, but why? Do we know why?
I think
Because
it-
no
I
one
think-
uses
No one
them.
needs it.
I've seen people doing that. They're just rounding up from now
Throw
on.
them up
I
in
think-
the window.
Yes.
Oh,
It costs more to
there
make
you go.
it.
So we're pennying ourselves into bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So for those that didn't just hear it, it cost 33 cents
To make one
make
cent.
one penny.
But pennies is no,
No, no, I mean,
I'm
Felicia's
asking
right.
fact check you.
I believe
You carry the two.
Like, are
well,
pennies a little expensive? Yes. Are they important? Absolutely. Liz was just telling me before the show when she was a child, she ate on average 1 penny a week. She just swallowed that thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You
Liz.
ate a penny a week?
Yeah.
Once a week.
Okay.
Where did
We're
I
looking at
go? Where is
raises.
it?
Wait, can we get someone to like metal detect your body
Yeah.
like they do at the beach,
Yeah,
like
oh,
and see if it's
1,000%.
maybe in your like small intestine? You
Yeah.
could have a fortune in there.
I know.
Think of 3 pennies a day times 365 days
So
a
you
year.
were literally like a walking piggy bank.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's insane.
Wow, hurtful rhetoric from
Yeah,
Slick.
so-
right there. We do not stand by that at all, and it was unacceptable. With that said, what was not unacceptable was a great appearance from our pop culture correspondent.
Yes. Thank you
Thank
so
you, guys.
much. Guys,
Thank
I
you
love
guys.
this. Thank you so much. You're all wonderful.
Huge shout out to our pop culture correspondents, Dreamboat Don, Alec on the ones and twos. Huge shout out to our special guest, Julie Starr, for playing along with our nonsense. Slick for bringing a little bit of the nonsense, to be honest, and me for keeping it all in line. Make sure you're staying in line by following Herd of Buffalo and Trainwreck Sports, where the action never stops. Let's have a great weekend. Let's get this ship righted on the Buffalo sports side of things, and let's do it by having a good day now.